All right, homework 147. All right. So this time we have this, a deposit of $1,500 in an account that pays you 5% interest compounded annually. Find the balance. So there is a formula you're going to need to follow. So I put it on there, so there's a formula we need to follow. And this is it. A equals P parentheses 1 plus I parentheses n to the exponent, or to the n power, I should say. A is the amount you're going to end up with at the end after you invest the money. P is principal, that means what you start with. A is the interest rate, how much you can earn off it. And then number of times compounded, so how many times they keep reinvesting it, okay? And rolling it over. So that will make more interest as you get older, but it's just kind of good to know where it all began. So I got a problem here. It's 4,000 what I began with, so that's my principal. So I'm going to write 4,000 right here. Then 1, and it's plus the I, it's interest rate, so I got to change 10% to a decimal, and that's going to be 0.1. So if I add that to 1, I'm going to get 1.1. And then n is the number of times it compounded. But I said 4 years, all right, but I did it quarterly. So quarterly means 4 times, so I do 4 times 4, so I'm going to do 16. All right, so sometimes you can do t times n, depending on the amount of times it's going on. So you got to keep that in mind. So now I got to go to the calculator. Okay, I turn this on. I'm going to clear it. I first need to do 1.1. Okay, and now I got to raise it, and it was to the 16th. Enter. I got my number, so it's higher than 1. You know it's going to increase, which is right because it's growing. And now I'm going to times it by 4,000. And then there's our answer of 18,379. And if you wanted to round it, I have no problem. 18,380. So if you want to, you can round your answers up above. So hopefully that makes sense, guys. Don't forget that formula. Oh.